Yo, yo, yo.
What is up?
And welcome to our second episode of Podcast and Play. As we continue to do these series and make it better and better for you. So, update the overlay for you and all that shit big. But today we got the whole crew here. TBC Louie is all here. We got my guy NightHowler. We got my guy Super.
What's up?
TBC Louie. We all in the building, so we're gonna run some fighting games and talk about some different topics in like the gaming world, movies, whatever. All right, so
Without further ado.
Anything you guys want to say?
Yeah, man. Let's see, where do we start with? Well, what about that Black Adam trailer? Anybody see that one? Looking good. Yeah, sorry, this morning. Looking really good. Really good. But we did have a concern about the story. Very cool. After that, it was going to
And why is that confusing and why is that curious? Why is it curious? Please explain it to me and the people watching it. Because I think we all need to understand when that happens. Mind that. Also, guys, just so you guys know, right now, TBC Louie is going against SuperLu on some Dragon Ball fighters that will be running in the background. So for your visual entertainment, you're gonna have the previous people do that. so we decided that we dropped some cool little fighting shit later on the side for you guys out here. Talk it out. But what were you saying? I think anything is always usually a really good movie, so I'm pretty hyped about it,
You look a little OP for me right now, but I mean, you look so good.
I'm tired of these bitchy-ass superheroes that don't get their ass whooped all throughout the whole movie and the show, and then at the end they're like, I win now because I figured you out with my mind and I talked it out with my people, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's too much, man. Like, I want a motherfucker like Kratos that just goes and destroys shit at all times. It's like, that's what I want. So if he's that, then let's go.
Yeah, I think that's
Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Which kind of looks like
Not like I have So what are you saying? What Black Adam is what? Is Marvel? Okay, so they're trying to after Batman, we good, so we do very long. Also, I Those two badass. I won't say I'm not a fan, but it's just like, I don't know. And then it was like, you know, I'm done, man.
The guy did get his ass kicked, but I mean, it's been 10 years since he's even been messing with
I mean, look, I expected, from what I'm seeing, I expected that to happen, but I expect a little bit like instead of like spoilers ahead. Watch your step. But just a little fight, nothing. He's just like running away. Like, come on, man. I'm glad they feel like having like,
少しつかめてきた気がするぞ。身勝手の極。
I don't know, man. Hopefully something.
It might be the like he beat his ass right now, but then he's gonna come back. I'm moving with the force again.
I mean, it's four, you know, it went to 4 episodes, and we got only 2 episodes left. Like 1 hour to make it. Oh my god.
There's some power, a whole bunch of like crazy shit.
What are they gonna have? They're gonna bring Mandalorian?
Mandalorian might that actually was
yeah, the timeline of that thing. But yeah, so I was just like,
That's a good thing to hear. Let's go. I mean, the other ones were so awesome and gruesome.
I mean, they try to, the second one, they try to make a clean version out of it.
They did?
Yeah.
This should be a great fight.
I don't know how good it did. I think it did pretty decent, actually. But
well, I'm sure they should, because I know a lot of kids.
意地悪しないで。邪魔しないで。
Watch out, don't be cheating. I know you got He got real quiet. He was going to straight on you. That's what happened. I got so much
Well, yeah, man, if you've never really been a Star Wars fan, man, I just, skip it.
skip it.
But, I mean, if you want to enjoy it, you know, you already seen the other one, or you just want to really get invested in it, and go ahead and watch it, you know? Yeah, man.
What's it like?
強さこそ絶対だ。力は全てを許してくれる。
お前らのセンスに合わせて名付けるとしたらスーパーサイヤ人どうぞ。
Well, as far as that Darth Vader came, with the candy, you have to savage.
The man took a random guy.
Yeah, they killed the father and son.
Killed him too, though. That was pretty dark.
And then he caught up with Mr. Obi-Wan, his teacher.
Oh, wow.
And basically, he lit some shit on the floor on fire and pretty much dragged him by the force over the horse to the ground and literally burned his side of his arm.
Oh.
And made it pretty much, he was like torturing, he played him. He could have killed him.
Which kind of leads me to like when the fire came out again, because there's this scene that this chick that shoots the hole, and the fire comes up again. Like, he shoots the hole. He's gonna go through it after that. He kind of let Obi-Wan die.
You could tell.
But I think it was more of a.
He's playing with him. He's trying to torture him.
It was more of a. I'm gonna get you. Go ahead and like. He could have killed him like that. It was done.
決まりだね毎度あり
All this, you got like pretty much. You got rescued by that robot that doesn't speak.
Robot that doesn't speak.
Yeah, but cares about.
Well, they got these people who are running living their lives in secret, hiding out and help those Jedi out and help those people.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So we got help from one of those like.
It's like a new character.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, whatever that group is called. But anyway.
He's playing undercover at one of the high. You got the stormtrooper and you got the commanders that dress. They say, oh, you do it. He's playing the
Rocky Field.
So yeah, so.
but helping Jedi and people get out.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
Let's see what. Let's see. I mean, I can't think of the new ones. I haven't seen.
I'd say at least out of everybody that whipped his ass, at least it was Vader.
I mean, it's
But besides the Star Wars
ビビってちびるんじゃねえぞ
oh, guys, I'm just saying, check us out for the That's all. I'm telling you, I remember watching this little chicken. Little chicken got made in the battle
ここまでだぞ。
That's the foundation that my boy Jones is that you have to live.
私の知ってる男とは違ったようだ。とんでもないやつ。そういや、女のサイヤ人ってのは初めて見たね。だいたいイメージ通りだったけどさ。
The combos making an official return soon to Fortnite World.
Besides the skull of a dead Columbo that you see in the map.
Finding like kick shows that they,
Apparently when they come back, but this time good. I don't know why you want to.
I mean, I would see them as there was like an official way, like a little tool, supposedly item that you wear. Maybe there's like a harness item, you know, that you throw it on there, you can get on there with a slot. It's gotta be the hardest one to survive. He's gonna be rough.
俺はゴジータ。人間ゼロ系。自作のような人間式を。
Another one?
No, it's not like an actual portable rift.
Yeah, because the rift they got now just shoots you up. So this one they're talking about, I know you played Apex.
Yeah.
Like you put in a point on the map and you can just rift.
Oh, you go to it?
One part of the map. Yeah. Something like that.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I
I
mean, I'm really loving the saplings, the new seed or whatever it is. That's been freaking awesome. I like how right now my system legendary so you can land failure, go guns and shit. Get strapped up immediately, my boy.
I'm liking the new
The battle pass too has some sick ass skins, sliders.
I'm
loving the battle pass.
I don't know his name, but the black character with the like the.
Oh yeah. He has like this holding backpack. The Griffin thing that he's playing.
Yeah, it looks like a nice
I don't know if you saw the bonus page, but the first one he's like black and gold. Really sick, dude.
You won't come to like.
頂上決戦ってとこが面白くなりそうだ。
Nigga, you should left like in like 3 months or something like that.
そしてワントライあの赤毛野郎もサイヤ人か。いい暴れっぷりだぞ。
Some other shit though. Yeah, some other shit. I mean, the graphics and everything in that game look amazing. I could tell the story's gonna be.
You tell the beginning of the game, you're literally playing with like.
I never played the game. The first time I saw it, I thought it was just a new thing. I didn't even know any of that. The guy that you
私の完全体の強さを知る時が来た。
Is this quick? Give me a vibe and you
Obviously, the first different Resident Evil 4. I mean, that's not even, no, they're doing VR content for it, but just the old
It was a great.
I mean, it's not a surprise that the bag, the guy reached out there, they were working on it. Just seeing it, oh my god.
たっぷりと可愛がってやるぞ
Resident Evil 4 is my favorite. That's you guys are old.
Yeah, but
I wasn't. I didn't see him play.
Never played Resident Evil 1?
No. This day 0, 1, 2, and 2. And I got the remix now. I'm gonna be passing that on.
私だって美容家なのよ
I don't know what to say up there.
But at least I played it way back when it first came out.
I have not played it.
Yeah, I want to hear.
So obviously, there's maybe a cases in DLC concept for that.
Right.
Hopefully it's not lame. I would have thought that it would be like the whole game, like the whole game on DLC. But that's it. Yeah, it says they're doing side like development content for it. So it almost sounds like it's not like the whole game.
俺も出ようかな
Resident Evil 8, all on VR2. What it seems to be like a graphic, from what I could see.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like nothing changed.
He's already made a big That's amazing, right? Yeah, but this is
Yeah, but I'm
like
saying
you're
though,
in there. That's the difference because if you go like the PSVR, if you're like taking it like that, the graphics and shit, it kind of downscale shit. So it's like
wasn't the greatest.
if you pop on that VR too, and it looks exactly how it did on my HD TV.
Yeah.
I'm sitting my trying to sit in a couple of days, but VR is really good.
面白い試合になりそう
Couple of times. Oh man, I got
The thing is, this man has
パパがやっつけたんじゃん
Yeah,
but he's never played it.
I haven't played it, and I will be waiting for the VR too. And I will be. All the reactions.
やだ
さあ受けてみろ
I don't know. I wouldn't say
中途半端な力を身につけたのにかえって早死にするよ。これも力の差というものですね。少しは勉強になりましたよ。
I am too, especially. Go ahead. You're a little what?
Yeah, and I'm a little nervous. I mean, because it's an actual movie. But I mean, it's just a book.
私ともあろうものがドキドキしてきました。
And all that. I mean, damn, Amazon.
この俺が未来を変えてみせる。な心を持ってそういうちっちゃい。
Sounds like a new Lord of the Rings.
Things like a prequel or something like that.
But I already hear he's bad.
Oh, word?
I mean, you've seen a little teaser trailer, but yeah, I'm not sure. I just, like I said, I'm a little nervous. And to see who's gonna play first.
Yeah. I remember like years ago when they were saying that dude, that black dude from Never Back Down, the trainer or whatever, he was in Spartacus too.
Oh yeah, I think I heard you.
They were saying that he was gonna be playing him in a movie or something like that, but they never really do it.
Right, so you know,
They were like, how they gonna make him look great? And they were like, this person that
The battle's about to start. Good luck.
Hey, a lot of white paint.
So, I mean, like I said, I'm a little.
どうだフリーザ。俺と腕比べでもしてみるか。
You know, Netflix, they
今度は私を敵に回す。あなたも物好き
you
ですね。
bankers, so yeah, that's the thing with
Super moves and everything. I don't
Yeah, you can do like a team.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this guy just counters my moves.
But
Android 18. Win.
あんたと一緒に戦う日が来るなんてね。助けてくれてあり
Oh,
が
and
と
like I
う。
just.
16
Demon's
号。
being made into a movie.
Oh shit, Destiny. I heard they're gonna be working on some.
Destiny wants to expand.
shows,
yeah, they want to
movies, the
expand
whole
onto
fucking
everything. You know.
That's
I
I
could
could
see Destiny,
Destiny's got a lot of story on it.
and then obviously social media made right now. And then Naki playing.
Yo, so I just watched it recently and it was a complete bust and I'm obviously upset. With Monster Hunter, was that made by Sony?
I believe.
I think Sony has something to do with it.
I don't know, honestly. Now that you're saying, I don't think there's a Monster Hunter movie.
But man, what a complete bust of a movie. I'm like, holy shit. As a long time Monster Hunter fan since the beginning one, the very first one. That shit hurt my heart.
Well, I mean,
They have the great actors and everything. It's so sad.
well, see, I really knew just for the story that we got. A freaking soldier gets transported. I'm like,
Tower, like,
that's such a cheeky ass
this is some
story.
shit that's never happened in any of the games. Years
Like
quality.
a horrible video game story. Modern days, soldiers get transported.
Way to fuck that one up.
I feel like in the Monster Hunter world by itself. Hey, then you got you can make a good story. Then you got my man, Tony God.
Oh my
He's from that world. Why can't he just base it off him and not freaking this Resident Evil? On his soldier just transported to this world. Why?
Right.
Yeah, well, I love her, but
Exactly. Yeah, don't hate on her. And what I kind of also hate is that, like, why is the Monster Hunter such a bitch? Like, I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been out there, like, rapping shit.
Tony God.
There was, like, one scene where he, like, goes and, like, jumps on the Gallows head, stabs her in the head, and then, like, he just shakes off and gets KO'd, and then, you know, the bitch takes over and kills Jabba. Or when they first meet and they're fighting for, like, 30 minutes, I'm like, why is this bitch even able to fuck with this Monster Hunter at all? You know what I'm saying? This Monster Hunter should be fucking OP, bro. He kills Rathalos. It just kind of way ruined it. It should have been the story of Tony Jaa from a rookie Monster Hunter, you know, going saving the zoo.
Not our world.
Teleporting multiverse storm shit.
That's always a horrible storyline when you do shit like that. Like, I already knew it was.
来ないのか？こっちから行くぞ。
You know, the whole time watching and thinking the whole time, it gave me like no line. Like, it was such a blast. The Attack on Titan scene is kind of. Attack on Titan?
Oh, yeah, that was.
That is literally right, kind of right there.
That was a trash.
They fucked the story. The acting was so good. They wasted I feel like you can't fucking know. It's such a simple story.
You know what the rumor is out there No, please, hold on. But they have the core mechanics of the car. Graphics were pretty lit. It was unfortunately.
I played very little.
You know, it
was very boring.
Yeah, it was boring. No doubt. The characters they had was pretty interesting. I like all the characters that they had. But
and the concept of getting out your car.
Exactly.
Was very cool.
Like, I have not seen that, but other than that, was
they were missing the guns. They were missing.
Right. So yeah. So think about that. The core mechanics that they had and making it to an actual Twisted Metal, I think it would be a banger of a game. Just going around and destroying. I can literally see it, man.
Yeah.
So let's see how that turns out.
Crazy ass competition about winning on wishes. That's pretty much like the lesson. I feel like I had to do pretty decent because I feel like I remember Twisted Metal 2, Twisted Metal 3, right?
Back in the day, I know it was popular.
So Twisted Metal 2012, Twisted Metal hands-on for, I believe that was on the PSP.
Look, all it's 4.
Twisted Metal, bro, I never even heard of that.
Which one?
Twisted Metal Black, back in 2001. I never heard of that. Twisted Metal Black, I think it was the last one, Twisted Metal 4 came out in 1999. And Twisted Metal 398, but the franchise, how they did it. Oh, it's Fireway, Twisted Metal, coming at Peacock. Anybody own Peacock?
I had Peacock for a little while, but I
did it.
Wasn't sure, that's why I canceled it. I forgot why I got it. Oh, I got it during football season because they would play football games online.
Yeah, I don't know who owns Peacock. But
そしてこれだ弾を傷つけるやつは許さねえぞ
yeah, so yeah, we'll on that. We'll be. So, I'm not sure who this is. Joe to Noah.
遠慮なく行かせてもらうからな
Interesting, but voiced by Will Arnett.
So he's gonna play like the body though.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, flaming mask.
Sounds like a Darth Vader type deal.
Right,
Cool.
right. So, let's see. How much is it? 5 minutes. have to literally look at each cover and then get the numbers that way. I don't know.
Right, yeah. But I would suspect they did pretty good because they released the whole fucking
They were up there.
They were banging the games out.
And then I don't know what happened after Black.
Brace yourself for the coming battle.
Plus they were moving away from multiplayer. They started doing all their single player stories and all that. So they haven't really released any like other multiplayer titles besides like I said, Faction.
Faction.
意地悪しないで邪魔しないで
I was they had an
That's what
actual
the game was called? Faction?
I actually had a multiplayer aspect to it. It was actually really
Oh yeah, that did feel amazing. Yeah.
But hey, tomorrow's summer game plan. You know, you want to keep expectations, you know, well, who knows, man?
God knows what they're doing.
Yeah, who knows, man? They might just try to tomorrow. Hey, here's finally showing us Factions 2. And, you know, a little snippet of Master of Ruby. You know, that'd be pretty lit. And God knows we're all waiting for freaking God of War Ragnarok. God knows. That'll be amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely can't wait for that. Yeah.
And little rumors that it might be delayed.
Between September and
Reaction
2020.
よっしゃ世の成果を見せてやる
definitely come out this year.
お前にとって特別な技なんだろう
全力で来い He's like, look out here, the game will not use you guys so much.
Oh man.
Oh, you can't. No. So the game's not gonna go well.
Definitely.
I'm hoping it is. There you go, Fred from the shit. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Fred from the shit?
How does that sound for you, buddy?
Is that better?
Yes, sir.
Is that mic check? Mic check?
We're probably running that for a comment like that.
Literally.
Thank you, Fred from the shed.
There you go.
Sounds better. Alright, awesome.
Sounds
Appreciate
better.
you checking up on us and making
Yes,
sure
sir.
our sound is quality for the street. Damn, I already picked my characters.
Yeah. You on that?
I'm on that
Ass
guy,
kicking
my
you,
bro.
bro.
No, I'm not. Look at you picking out the gods and shit.
Oh, you're still sending me flying through freaking building.
Nah, bro. You phone beat me. He phone beat me. He knows how to play. I don't.
But yeah, guys, tune in tomorrow, man. It's Summer Game Fest. You know, once again, let's see what those surprises. Hopefully, at least like one banger. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, I want to try to stream that, maybe. I don't know how the hell it will go, but maybe I'll try it.
We'll see. And then, you know, another rumor out there in the stratosphere of the internet. Supposedly, Sony might be working on some type of mini game.
Oh, that sounds nuts.
And that's an open world.
When was the last time you played a Men in Black game?
Never.
Isn't there one though?
It is one.
It's probably like some like trash game based off the movie.
Yeah.
Probably. I've never played any.
Because I never hear it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Black
I've
game is
never
awesome.
played it. But I mean, if they could make it work and was living, you know, like maybe like a 4-player multiplayer game.
Oh,
There's
man.
aliens or some shit like that. I'd be pretty lit. I'm
Create
down.
your own agent, you know, start to so the whole story of your agent and how he gets in. I think it
That would be pretty dope, right? That would be pretty dope. You create your own character kind of shit.
I would be ready.
That definitely would.
then you know, like a level up system would be moving up in the ranks of your agency or something like that. Going on to missions with your friends.
What an ass. Very started.
Oh, but we skipped over what were you guys saying about Street playing fighting games? Street Fighter
Street Fighter
6.
6,
Yeah,
man.
Street
Down.
Fighter 6,
Speaking
bro.
about
Honestly,
create characters.
honestly, bro, looks kind of whack, dude. I don't know, man.
What?
I'm just kidding. I just want to hear you
Oh,
guys.
Ice has come down.
Look at the perfect reaction I got.
Sorry, man. My burning fighting spirit is coming back after
I like it. I like it.
all the information that they're leaking out, unfortunately.
Damn.
So
is there like a one-player kind of like adventure mode type of shit?
Yes. What is it looking to create? No, I ain't looking at it. That's exactly what it is. You create your own character.
You get to go into Metro City.
You know, kind of like if you're fans of the whole NBA 2K game, you know, they have now like
Oh yeah,
the
the
whole
franchise
city
mode.
is
Yeah,
open
yeah,
world.
yeah.
You could go around playing basketball game against other people, something like that.
Right. No. Yeah. Definitely.
You know, hooking your character up and stuff like
I
that.
recently played some of those sports games, and I've actually played the franchise mode and career mode and shit, where you actually like create your character and shit and walk
Right.
around the city and do the whole story mode. That's
Right.
pretty lit. It's pretty amazing.
So-
they add that concept to the
So
Street Fighter
basically,
game
yeah,
and stuff.
that will
That'll be
be.
the first one.
That's kind of like I feel like a mix of Soul Calibur, right? Like you create your own character, you got a story mode, you got a
But yeah, so I can now wait. To get better.
Exciting times.
It's not cool.
We've got to restart this thing.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Cool.
I should get wrecked by Yamcha.
The weakest of all Dragon Ball Z characters.
Literally, dude. Dude, now I got the powers. Ow.
So how you guys feel about the Gotham Knights game?
Gotham Knights. What the fuck is that?
I want to say, which I hope is not a mimic of the Marvel
Come on,
Avengers
man. Don't bring
game.
that up. Don't bring that up, man. Don't sound like
What?
Link always send me flying to buildings.
You heard the news.
Destruction.
I mean, look, when they first showed it, it actually looked good. This last new clip that they showed, they didn't do no justice, but it was looking kind of rough around then. But then again, who knows how old that bill was? I know, speaking of that game, tomorrow, on the Summer Game Fest, they are showing more stuff of that game tomorrow. So hopefully they show something way better than they did. I mean, the game, like I said, looks a little...
So what kind of game is it? Like what kind of...
It's kind of basically, it's a multiplayer. It's basically Marvel's Adventure. Obviously not the shittiness of Marvel's Adventure. Hope to God.
I've never played that game, so I don't even know what kind of game that is.
Yeah, so...
You never played Gotham
Is it
Knight?
kind of like a
looter?
dungeon crawler, like a...
Not like dungeon crawler. I mean, it looks like it might be like a looter, like Marvel's Adventure. You'll get new stuff so you could level up your character. I know it has like an XP, a tree, skill tree, and all that type of stuff. So you got Batgirl, Robin, what's his name? The Red Hood, and what's this guy? Nightwing. And so far, those are the characters that we've seen. It's like the Bat family, pretty much. Because of this storyline, supposedly Batman is dead.
Oh, interesting.
You know, and you're dealing with the, what is it, the Court of Owls or something like that?
Court of Owls,
yeah. So we're trying to investigate what exactly happened to that. So we're playing as these characters, and I mean, I'm interested. You know, they've done one of the Dark Knight games, so I got faith in them.
Yeah.
Just that last clip that they showed just did not look that great.
Interesting.
So hopefully, like I said, tomorrow they show something way better, maybe a little bit more up to date, hopefully. And let's see, because one problem with these looter games is that characters, you know, so you gotta grind and beat them up. When you're beating them up, you're kind of a little spongy. They take so much hit, and so it looks a little weird sometimes. But let's see where this goes, man. See where this goes. Tomorrow we shall know the truth.
Any other games that are
Summer Game Fest tomorrow? I don't know, just people want to see stuff tomorrow, certain games. Like I said, everybody's waiting for damn God of War Ragnarok clip.
Rumors just flying all over the place.
Something. Who knows?
But I mean, today they just showed we kind of either finished it or they were
So
showing
most
gameplay.
likely in our time, 1:30 Eastern time, they just show obviously the Modern Warfare 2 actual gameplay reveal. If you guys caught that, we haven't seen it yet, but I'm actually excited because Modern Warfare, that reboot actually.
so it's like a 30-minute thing or something?
I'm not sure how long is the actual trailer, but can't wait to see
We
that.
could hop on YouTube and run it real quick. I wouldn't mind doing that either.
I mean, yeah.
Get a little live reaction.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on now.
He was scared. He was trying to run.
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was. He was trying to get out the fight, man. Not to beat her with this.
Oh, that's an android?
Yeah, she's supposed to be like some Android.
She was literally created for this game.
Oh, wow.
But she's canon.
She is canon.
She's canon. She shows up. You got to play Dragon Ball Kakarot. She actually pops up and she's working with in the building that Bulma lives. The science, you know, she's a scientist. She's actually in there, which is crazy. So I wonder if she's gonna make an appearance whenever Dragon Ball Z the anime comes back.
How is Kakarot? Is that like a one-player story game?
Yeah. You could just play and it goes through like all the arcs.
But is it like an actual like fighting game?
Yeah, level up and all that.
But like, how's the combat?
It's open world. You're flying around,
shit.
and the combat is, if you ever play
That
any
sounds
of the
awesome.
other, yeah, you level up, hit him, and it goes through all the arcs. The Super Saiyan, the Frieza arc, and then it goes up to that arc that this is the name, you will go to whatever.
Oh, okay.
Super Trunks. It goes through that arc, and even goes up to them going to God. So yeah, I need to go back. I went back a little while back. I need to get really back into it. But yeah, it's a pretty solid Dragon Ball game.
That sounds like it.
But
This one's Friday.
yeah.
hope they got that arc system makes a second Dragon Ball fighter. Hopefully.
This is the same people
Don't
that
they
make
keep
Guilty
supporting
Gear,
and
right?
updating this one up?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's gotten up there anymore. I'm not too sure.
Since the last characters came out.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not
It
sure.
looks
Like
like
I
they
said.
filled their characters.
Yeah, no, they're done with the whole character roster and whatnot.
I never really watched anything from her too, but I know she's from like what, Broly's World or whatever or some shit.
No, she's from a
got his
different.
powers and
She's from a different universe. It's like a whole bunch of different universes and all that. And their powers, they're these singers, not they're female singers, and it's guys too, but their powers work kind of different. The way they level up and stuff like that, like power up and all that, like it's weird. You see the anime.
Interesting.
You see the super anime.
I think to me is that they're trying to get into like the kind of different thing and then how different they are actually. You see like one of them, he kind of almost looks like Broly in a way.
Oh yeah.
And Broly was just canon. He wasn't canon before. So I think they're trying to find like some type of
Way to bring him in.
right.
Yeah, when her and the other one.
Yeah, 'cause this is a fusion form. There's two of them.
Oh, word?
Right.
So the Kefla's a fusion?
Yeah, that was a fusion of.
Like the Broly looking chick and the
I forgot
one-
their names.
I forgot their names. Kefla, they sound like vegetables too.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's only
Cauliflower
named
and
Khalifa.
Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah. Well, he always named all the characters either after vegetables or something. So, but yeah, so they fuse together, and then when they power up, they get something like
That's crazy.
I was so feel perfect finally.
He gave it to you, bro, after you talked that
Put
talk.
that YouTube, bro. You should have put that YouTube, bro.
Let's see how we do this. Let's see how we do you guys.
Let's check it out. Hopefully everybody should have played it.
Oh, good.
Why not?
We got the HTC video.
It makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, we want to be able to.
That makes a lot of sense.
We'll have to turn it up. Well, apparently we can't watch it. We will have to find ways to deal with that.
Nah, I know how to do it. It's just.
It's not a thing, but either way, I'm pretty sure you guys already watched it by now. Anyway, it's almost 2 o'clock. So, but yeah, man. What
Anything else?
Any other topic? I mean, we talked about Men in Black, God of
Got a lot
War,
of things, bro.
Deadpool, The Last of Us, PlayStation VR. Some more Game Fest tomorrow. 6
I haven't
o'clock.
talked about Stranger Things season 4.
Nah, we ain't
So, basically, on the last episode, did you guys see when everyone died?
Oh,
Everybody died at the same time. So we can't talk about Stranger Things season 4, but we will definitely talk about that one on the next one. Plus, hopefully by the next time, maybe the other 2 fucking episodes will be out, so we finish the whole fucking season.
No, I gotta take some time and actually bench watch the heck out of it. Oh my god, but it's so long. And when I watched the first episode, it was already late at night, and I didn't want to stop, but it was already like 1 in the damn morning. So I only seen the first episode. So I promise we'll watch it all.
We're a little ashamed of him, but it's okay. One day I'll be crying.
Someday.
Yeah, man. So
I mean, that's the most updates I can think of up to now, right now. I mean,
so right now, like I said, tomorrow's a big date, Summer Game Fest, to see what they throw out there,
See what we can do.
Keep your expectations low, because, I'm saying it might turn out not what you want. So,
Keep them low.
the only thing I just want to see is a freaking God of War. Everybody's waiting for God of War.
same.
And, yeah, let's see. Maybe they might throw us a little crazy surprises, maybe.
There's a game I gotta beat too.
Oh my God! And then he says, "Shame on me." He's
Shame.
not beating or freaking the 2018 God of War. Shame.
Yeah, for that,
Bring out the pitchforks.
I mean,
Stop it.
good.
Stop.
Just so everyone understands. know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes people go through things where they can't always be there for the things they really want to be there for.
Yeah, it's called party. But yeah, he's gonna have to get on that and beat it, you know?
Yeah, people like Michael Jackson. All right,
Yeah.
I will. Just for you, so you're proud of me.
Hey.
You could even make it a stream, like, yeah, trying to beat the first place.
So Jurassic World Dominion was released in a country named NightHowler, and apparently the critics there said.
So, alright, let's look this up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it actually came out either in France, and they already got to see it.
I'm supposed to agree with their opinion.
Obviously not. Obviously not. But let's see.
Where did it come out? Where? Shooting out the roof. Doop, 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 doop.
So,
you know, while the guy looks it up, it takes forever. Yeah, man, it was the first meeting. Can't wait.
So yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so it's getting. So some people are saying Jurassic World Dominion review reactions call it terrible and worst of the franchise.
Man, how bullshit.
But let's see, where did it release? I can't think of.
It's the same search you got the great reviews for Miss Marvel? Probably.
No, this is what everybody's saying, whoever saw it.
Who's everybody? They're nobody to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right. You form your own opinion.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do.
We got our own reviews here.
Share the thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion Twitter ahead of the film's full embargo lifting later this week. While there has been some praises for the sequel, there has also been some damning criticism of it, with Variety's Courtney Howard branding it the worst of the franchise, emphasizing its uninteresting and hollow story. Courtney Howard,
Courtney, man, you know what she's talking about.
Courtney Howard never seen that damn.
She's a reviewer for, I believe, Variety.
I bet she didn't even watch the other ones. She probably didn't understand it. It's okay, Courtney, I understand. Sometimes when I watch things and I don't understand them, I don't like them.
So, and then from Gizmodo's, Germain Lucier, if I'm saying that name right, he says, Germain. He's saying, truly Jurassic World Dominion is bad, so bad it's too long, it's widely repetitive, and dinosaurs are window dressing for multiple uninteresting, unrelated stories. The actors do their best, but it's all just overindulgent and pointless. One of, if not the worst in the franchise.
Jermaine was paid off.
And then Mr. Matt Donato, hopefully I butchered that.
Patria.
But he says, my gut reaction after walking out of Jurassic World Dominion is that the worst movie in a franchise I enjoyed. It's too long, action sequences are downright ugly, and overall way too bloated. Then again, I smile at nostalgia beats a baby dinosaur like that too. Okay.
I don't even know. See, man, those are NPCs.
No, these guys sing.
Those are NPCs putting fucking tweets up.
So good news, Eric Davis. Good news, Jurassic World Dominion is my favorite film, Jurassic trilogy. It's stuff with thrilling dinosaur encounters, a lot more Jeff Goldblum, but it's also got a great balance of creepy and inventive scenarios with some choice nods to what came before. So so some good.
What's that guy's name?
Eric Davis.
Fuck with Eric. I fuck with Eric.
From Twitter.
Eric's seen the other movies.
So,
he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, so these mixed reviews from these people that already got to see the film, obviously, and the embargo has not lifted yet.
Yeah, people.
They love to put the negative.
Who knows? it might be one of those situations where the critics don't like the movie and the audience freaking loves it, because that's happened plenty of times. And then there's been other ways around where audience hate the movie and critics love it.
Yeah.
So I've seen that.
There's a lot of that.
I've seen a lot of that. So we'll see.
To each their own, man. That's why you form your own opinions. That's
Yes,
why
sir,
we got
yeah.
opinions. You know?
There's opinions.
That's
you
why
know
we
what
got a
I'm saying?
podcast to play.
So yeah, definitely we'll be watching the movie when it comes out.
Yes, sir.
And we'll give you a review and a lowdown on that bad boy. And any other movies coming out before that or after that, or any?
Maverick.
Or Maverick.
Top Gun
Oh, so
Maverick.
that's been out. I've not
Yeah.
seen it yet. So a lot of praises to that movie. I have not seen it yet.
No.
I gotta take the time to watch that movie too. But anything else? What else?
Another movie, I mean, you said Black Adam, Lightyear is coming out. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
You know.
Oh,
I guess.
some guy.
I guess.
Some guy. He said, "It's really interesting."
Oh,
I
man,
guess.
that guy lives under a rock, man. I can't trust
I
him.
don't know, man. We'll see. We'll
I
see.
mean, it's fucking Lightyear,
Yeah,
bro.
what do you mean?
Voiced by your man Captain America, man.
Like what?
Looks action.
What don't you like about
He
it?
goes out of space.
I'm not-
They're
I'm not-
killing.
He's not a toy
they're-
anymore?
They're killing
He's not a
aliens.
toy.
They're killing aliens. And
He's
stuff
like, where's
that.
Woody?
Yeah,
Where's
ain't no
Woody?
Woody.
There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah, Woody. The only Woody guy.
Yeah, that one. But anyways, another movie I wanted to say is Avatar 2, which I thought was pretty cool that they put the
Okay.
secret trailer.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
During Doctor Strange 2.
So after that,
And
hopefully it looks litty.
But it looks amazing.
litty.
It looks like one of those visually stunning.
Nah.
Uh-oh.
Nah. That's what I said. It looks litty.
Uh-huh. He said hopefully.
No. See, this is the difference. I said it looks litty. You was like, I don't know. Let's see. It looks alright.
It's the same thing.
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing.
How's litty?
It's
It
litty.
looks alright.
How's Liddy eye?
He said it may be litty.
No. I say it looks litty. Visually, it
Hopefully.
looks awesome.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
looks awesome.
Absolutely.
My only thing is, can it do the same freaking hype stuff of the first one? Obviously, the first one broke ground because of the CG, amazing CG, and even with this one, looks even way more amazing than the first one. But is the hype still there? Can they freaking make? How much they made? $1 billion, right?
Some crazy ass shit. But I think
Crazy
about
number.
the times. I'm thinking about
Yeah, it was
part
different
1
times.
came out way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It was some shit nobody had ever seen
Yeah, it was
before
groundbreaking.
in the movie theater.
CG
So
was
right now,
amazing.
the second one is all in hopes of like the story and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully,
So I don't know.
hopefully.
I honestly feel like it probably won't live up to the hype, but I feel like it would be an amazing
Where's the
follow.
story going? Where's the story going?
The motherfuckers living in Pandora.
Right, I get that, but
You had a kid. You ever seen the movie with the Pokemon and the and the kid that was raised by the Pokemon?
Oh yeah, it was something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. This is
They
what it looks like.
adopted
to
some
me, bro.
human kid.
This
It was-
motherfucker had a child, a little human baby, and he's trying to
No.
make him a Pokemon. Guy.
Apparently, it was like a kid that was left behind.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I watched the
humans
whole movie.
lived.
No, he's talking about the Avatar.
Yeah,
I'm
The
gonna
new
get
one, the new
confused.
one.
I'm gonna confuse you. Pokemon, Avatar, Pokemon, Avatar.
You were comparing avatars to the.
Yeah, so in this new story, Avatar 2, apparently this human kid gets left behind, whatever, and this guy adopts him as his child.
So
So
there's going to be some conflicting things with the
Literally
tribes.
sounds like the Pokemon movie.
probably
Yeah,
is.
so yeah.
Probably, who
There's
knows?
this
I haven't
Pokemon
seen
movie
it.
with the Zarude, and the Zarude,
seen
it was like a freaking laboratory, and they had a kid, and the whole laboratory gets wiped out because they basically kill everyone.
So he was
But
left
the kid
behind.
was left behind, and then the Zarude take him in, and they raise him and everything like that. And he literally starts becoming like one of them.
Right,
You know that?
right.
That's almost what it looks like to him,
Hey,
because he starts having the markings, the hair.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
Like,
that? The old guy's name? The one.
General,
The general.
it looks like he probably
He's
became an
actually-
avatar.
Yeah, no, he's actually coming back
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the movie.
But he
That-
looks
that
like
blew my mind.
he looks like he is
Right.
the avatar. You see one, it looks
like
exactly.
a glimpse. It was like a
Yeah,
glimpse.
he looks
Like so,
exactly
it could be that like after he got stabbed, he somehow was
Alive.
able to do the whole process that this guy did to
How?
become one.
How?
Transfer his body into
Who knows?
Can't
dragged
settled
them.
into it.
Maybe he's an evil avatar because they're different tribes.
I believe,
So
yeah.
maybe the tribe there that don't like that tribe, you know what I'm saying? And maybe saw this guy injured and took him, and we're gonna do the ritual.
Or it's, you know, a lot of times it's about power. Sometimes they tried to sell the humans and the power that they had and shit, like how they were able to fuck them over with the guns.
Right.
They're like, let me try to heal him and side with him to eliminate everybody else on Pandora.
So maybe this tribe of avatars sided with his humans and helped this guy, and, you know, now he's an avatar. And who knows, the conflict from there, and then this child that got left behind.
It's gonna definitely be about that kid.
So who knows, man? So I mean, they're filming like 3-4 movies. Jesus Christ.
Oh, they already got him set up.
There's like
yeah.
There's like 5 to 6 Avatar movies. I don't know where the hell they're going with this franchise. Sounds ridiculous.
They must have been already working on all those.
Yeah, you know how many years?
It's been so long since the first one.
How many years? Yeah, from the first one. When did the first one come out? 2008? Maybe?
What?
No?
Look it up.
I don't think it was that long ago.
It was. Bro, Avatar
Dude,
is...
it's been years.
Yes, 2009!
Jeez. See, that's way ahead of his time, dude. That's way ahead of his time.
That's why I'm a little iffy, just because of, like, is the hype still going to be there, you know what I mean? Probably not as the first one, but like I say, look how many years ago that was. And it was
there's other movies.
I don't know, but I felt like the first one gained a big audience.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was ahead of its time, like you said.
You don't think all those people are not going to go large?
Right.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
It's true. But I think about other movies that have a huge space in years and that, you know, did good and shit. I mean, Top Gun.
Maverick, yeah.
You could talk about that one.
You're right.
So, I mean, it has potential.
Well, let's see. But yeah, so, I mean, it looks cool as hell. You see advertised right in the bird looking things. We got guns.
Coming out the water and
We got
shit.
guns.
That boy connected to a whale and shit. Like,
So, plus, I mean, Ubisoft is working on an Avatar game.
oh, yeah. Oh, sure.
I know they show a little
Interesting.
small clip, which is okay. I mean, we'll see how that turns out, but it's Ubisoft. You know, Ubisoft has been in the dumpster fire for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Not made anything really great.
Assassin's Creed. Next. We're going backwards again, by the way.
Fortunately, Assassin's Creed just turned into like...
They had like a story going there,
Nah,
and then it got flopped.
It's just like powers, now you got powers and stuff, like the story just went bananas.
I remember the time when we were like, oh man, I can't wait for them to make an Assassin's Creed, but like in the current, like,
They never
present.
did.
They never did.
Never did.
Or people wanted like...
They always kind of like hinted it or kind of like teased it.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah.
You would have the character you kind of like play in the real time or whatever.
Right.
For like a little bit,
Then
little
he
bit of
dies.
climbing, yeah.
What's his
And then he
name?
dies, yeah.
Desmond?
Some shit like
Something
that.
Yeah, so I was hoping they made like a modern maybe.
That would've been
And
dope.
then everybody's been begging them to do a freaking one based on feudal Japan, one in Japan. Never.
That would have been
made-
epic as fuck too.
Never made one. So they decided to stick a lot in America, which the hell, America's not the only it's not the world. Like, oh my god. It's retarded. But hey, that's why we had Ghost of Tsushima. You know, Sony stepped up and it was basically an Assassin's Creed.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, anything else?
Other than that, man, I really can't think of much else that comes to mind in the gaming aspect world. You know, I can't really think of anything else new. We're coming soon.
No? Yeah, I'm over here sitting down thinking about it.
I mean, other than that, I would like to say for anybody who tuned in while we were podcasting playing today, appreciate you tuning in.
Sir, appreciate you,
And,
Fred from the shed.
Yeah. Helping us out with the sound, appreciate that. But yeah, we're gonna continue doing these, leveling it up, making it look better, and you know, playing different games along the way, and updating you guys with different news and shit that's coming to the gaming and tech world.
Sure.
Getting the volume right.
Getting the volumes right. Other than that, catch our Zelda streams, Fortnite streams throughout the week. Brought by my boy SuperLu, NightHowler, myself. We're running those all week for sure. And who knows, if I get a little hype later on today, I might pop one on tonight for you guys. But yeah, Any other sweet words for the team out there?
Hey man, keep it classy out there.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive.
Good advice, good advice.
Beware of the monkeypox.
Oh
yeah. That pot.
When COVID ain't working, I'm gonna go throw the monkeypox.
Literally.
Hey man, but much love and much love, peace and chicken grease and all that good stuff.
Again, guys, if you ever miss us on the Twitch with these, catch it on YouTube. We'll be uploading this episode on YouTube, so you guys can follow along there at TBC Media as well.
And our TikTok.
We all, right. It's not, we got Instagram, we got TikTok, we're all over the place.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys, much love and peace.
Oof.